I'm making a turn-based fighting game called Ultra Bouters, where you and your opponent take turns at the same time, and your replay gets turned into an anime episode. And this is a huge change I'm about to do to it. This is gonna take me a few weeks to do. And you see, I didn't want to have to do this task so early, but I got advice that my game sucks and I need to fix it as soon as possible. But I can't do it just yet. 2 to 4 weeks with no updates is a long time to have players waiting, at least in the mobile game space. So I'm gonna add a much needed quality of life feature to hold down the player base for the winter. And that is online battle notifications. I know, not the sexiest, but at the moment, if you challenge an opponent to an online battle, you have to have their contact information outside of the game so that you can send them the battle ID so that they can accept it. It's very convoluted, it sucks for the player base, and so if I'm gonna disappear for a few weeks, the least I can do is ease this pain while I'm gone. And so, here's the plan. So it's pretty straightforward actually. So I have this server, right? I'm gonna make that bigger. So I have this server, right? And on this server, I have a bunch of inboxes, right? Let's just say these are all inboxes. And let's just say this is player A's inbox and this is player B's inbox. So when player A, let's just say they're red, and then player B is blue. When player A wants to challenge player B, they're essentially going to add a little invitation into player B's inbox, so that the next time that player B logs in, they will check their inbox. Oh, that's the wrong blue. Player B will check, that's too thick. Player B will check their inbox and they will see that they have one invitation and it's red to indicate that it's from player A, sorry. Now, due to the nature on how the game already works, it's probably a little too technical for you to care, but I have this whole other inbox over here that basically just lists out a bunch of different battle challenges that have been made. And so one of these will map to the one that player A created and then also put into their inbox. So then when player B comes on, they can see this. And honestly, they don't even really need this, to be honest. This will go straight to this pointer right here. And this will tell them all the details that they need to know about this battle. And then from there, they can either accept it, deny it, or counter. Oops. Which is maybe they don't agree with the turn limit, or maybe they don't agree with if it's a ranked match versus a not ranked match and they want to counter it. These are the options that they will have. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Should take me about an hour or so. Famous last words. Alright, and the feature is now done, and it took more than an hour or two. It took more like 6 hours, but that's also because the UI was being really annoying. Besides the point, I'm not going to get into the details about how it was made. I think I bored you enough with a little diagram. I'm just going to give you a demo on how it works. So there's a new button here. It's called Challengers, which is where all of the challenges will now live. And if I here on the computer, I challenge someone, if I challenge Ultra Bouters, I can search up that name. Here's the user. Say I want to do a ranked match with a turn limit of 7 days. Everything looks good. I'm going to do challenge. It's going to prepare that challenge and say this challenge will go to their inbox, in which they can accept, deny, or counter your challenge. Perfect. Now if I go here on device, you can see that there is a 1 in your challengers. I can click that and see the challenge from Jabril's, and this is it has all the details. It has 7 days and it's a ranked match. As they fill out, I can click on it for more information, and you can just see 7 days ranked match. I'll get the 5x check coin reward, and then all of the equips that the user Jabril has, and I can accept, deny, or counter it. For the sake of this demo, I'm going to accept it, and what you'll see is that when I go back, it turns green here on my device, and it turns green on their device. That lets you know that the bout is a go-go. Pretty simple, straightforward, just something that really helps out the player base to not have to join the Discord or have their phone number to text them the battle ID that's generated. Now, it now shows up in game when any random person challenges them and they can accept, deny, or counter it. Hopefully this feature is going to be a nice little quality of life that's going to hold them over as I go dark mode.